What we're doing today is replacing this Mickey Mouse choke system for a legitimate one. If you're new to the project, a big warm welcome. If you're a tough old root, then welcome back. This is our Chinese 1-ton mini excavator, and in today's video we're going to be replacing the carburetor and the choking system, giving it a major reliability upgrade. I loaded up all my tools on the ATV, went down and checked the mail. We got our 8-inch cooling fan here, we got some gaskets, and an actual Honda Carb. I went ahead and paid that, well, to be fair, a large amount of money for a Honda, genuine Honda. Hopefully, it'll not only fix the issue that we're having right now, but improve the functionality of the machine from here on out. It should do more than just get the thing started. Right now, we just got to take off our toolbox and get to work. The first thing you're going to have to do is lift up your seat, and it really is easy. Right in here, there's a seam, and it has a handful of bolts on it. You just remove those bolts from both sides, and the entire back half lifts right off. This whole piece right here. That was the last bolt. Now in theory, this whole thing should just lift off, giving us perfect access to the carburetor and making installing this cooling fan a little bit easier. Rock and roll. Well, that worked. And now we can get our hands all for the carb, put it down here for the fan, and just make things a lot easier. You know, I should have done this when I put this lead down here. I didn't know it was that easy, just 6 bolts. I might be able to use this knowledge, right? The knowledge that I can pull this off so easy to put even more lead in this sucker. So right here is the issue. This little plastic piece broke off. It is the actuator for the choke. Now, at the end of it, it looks like it got hot and then broke. So I'm thinking what happened was, A, this is crappy plastic. You know, it's Chinese, it's not an OEM part. It's crappy plastic. This got really hot and then it broke. So we're going to replace this with an actual Honda OEM expensive carb and hopefully never have this same issue again. A quick shout out from the sponsor of today's video. As all of you should know, here on Steep in the Woods, we sell complete water systems from mountain to mouth. However, they're all very budget friendly, not necessarily aesthetically pleasing products. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you have water filters such as this, which are not only pleasing because they're made out of stainless steel, not only have 3 filter cartridges, but they've also got a UV light, which can plug up to batteries, USB ports, or even to your wall. So if you're interested in the fancy pants water system, click here and check it out. I'm gonna give you a look at this old choke mechanism that came on the machine. This is a Mickey Mouse deal here. This is pitiful. What we're going to be doing, because we cannot retain this and change this Chinese carb for a Honda carb, we had to buy this choking system right here. And what it does, if you'll notice, we have a spacer gasket here. It replaces that and gives you a much beefier choking system. It's got its own spring. It's actually got one of these, you know, the cable locker, instead of this, which was just folded over. So either way, this is a major upgrade to this machine, and I have a feeling it'll be worth every dollar. From this point on, now that we have this new choke system, it's really just like changing any other carb. You disconnect these, you disconnect your fuel, you slide it off, you put on the new one, and you're ready to rock and roll. What I will be doing is also adding a fuel filter, because they never come with one. No machine, no engine that you buy now comes with a fuel filter installed, so I always do that. And yeah, that should make it perfect. To install this new choke mechanism, you need to slide your carburetor all the way to the end of its bolts, place in the actuating rods, and then slide your carburetor back. And there we go. I mean, that is really easy. I approve of this choke system, especially since it already had a plate here. So we're just replacing something that it already came with. I had to run back up to the house for my angle grinder, because in order for this choke cable to fit inside of the back shell of this Mini X, we have to cut off these threads right here. I have no idea why there are so many threads here. It's almost like they had a box of parts for something else and they built one of these machines out of it. But either way, if we just trim it off right here, it should have enough clearance not to bump into this back plate. I'm going to take a glove here and just slide it over top of our carburetor. Doesn't have to be perfect, just trying to keep stuff from getting in it. Put on your safety glasses and cut it. Oh, one more tidbit. Hopefully you pulled your choke out a little extra before you cut it. Otherwise your cable's too short. Thank goodness we did. Now we just install this choke cable and put our air breather back on, and there you go. You have upgraded the carb and the choke mechanism. And there you have it. Throw your back body panel onto the machine and you're ready to rock and roll. And there you have it. That's how we changed the carburetor and the choke system on our Chinese Mini X. This thing is back on the trail and it should be a whole lot more reliable now. And as always, if you liked what you saw, hit those buttons. If you're new to the project, hit that other button. Help support the project. There are links below. Buy yourself a spring kit and a kick-ass necklace. And I'll see you next time here, Steve in the Woods.